I'm now very excited to introduce you to the second leg of the four-legged group that used to be Destiny's Child. Please welcome Steve Hofstetter.
All the single hosts. Hello. I'm the only one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, Ben, let me just say, you've never looked better.
Well, it's hurtful.
It's Beyonce. How is that hurtful to tell you that, did you not know that Beyonce's hotter than you?
No, but you're acting as though like I can't look good if I don't look like Beyonce, and that's impossible for me.
No, I said you've never looked better. Beyonce is hotter than you. If you argue with me that you are hotter than Beyonce, we're never talking again.
We're going to do a poll in the chat right now. Tell us who's hotter, me or Beyonce.
He already failed.
Yeah, already. It is a sweep. I think someone wrote Benyonce. That doesn't count. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
It does count.
Please welcome, speaking of Destiny's Child, please, that's the weirdest intro ever. Please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
What's up, everybody?
Wow.
How we doing? Damn it, I was trying to find
my God.
Taylor put an actual poll.
How do I vote?
How do I vote? How do I vote?
Oh, wait, you can't. You're one of the hosts. Oh, 2 people voted for Ben.
Yes.
1,000 people voted, though. So, oh, we got 5 Bens, 14 Beyoncés right now. It is.
Look at this. You see? There
Yeah,
is a God, and it's not Beyonce. How you like that?
Yeah. By the way, Ben, just so you know, 26%. You're polling about the same as Trump did in California. So.
That's right.
Or Ben did in New Hampshire, so it's it's okay.
That's right. And this face right here is storming the Capitol in your hearts. You know what I mean?
All right, Bowers, you want to introduce
Rachel's here. Rachel, how are you doing, Rach? Are you?
I'm
Do you
here.
think you're hotter than Beyonce? Because I would vote for you on that one.
Oh, that's so sweet. But no, I wouldn't even vote for me on that one.
Rachel, did you just come out of the shower and/or are you naked?
No. Does it,
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you just come out of the shower? Did you just shower yourself?
Yeah, well, yeah, I rinsed off. I was at the beach.
By the way, I was so distracted by Benyonce that I forgot to plug the Venmo. If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. You can super chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Facebook stars, super hearts on Twitter, all that stuff. We, of course, always prefer PayPal and Venmo because they don't take as many crazy fees as the others. Should we collect enough money for Ben to have surgery to look like Beyonce?
Oh.
I feel like the poll's not closed yet, and so maybe we're going to collect money for Beyonce to have surgery to look like me. We haven't decided yet.
Close the poll. 74% say Beyonce, and the other 26%
Stop
are
the
trolling.
count. Stop the
count.
count the votes. Count all the votes.
Did you see, by the way, that there was a conservative publication that apologized to Dominion today?
Yeah, because they have
Basically was
lawyers
like-
and they're going to sue them. Yes.
Yeah, they were like, we knowingly published lies when we had no evidence whatsoever. That they basically had to do that because they're getting sued.
Who did that?
There were some big dumb conservative publication. I think it was called American Thinker, which is very ironic considering its audience. But yeah. By the way, Taylor, can you end this poll? It's still on my screen.
Oh, don't end the poll. We got another 2. Okay, and it's over.
24 to 26. That's not bad. You get 26%, Ben. I would be happy.
Not bad. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm going to now put in my Twitter bio and my bio around my whole career. 26% of people think I'm hotter than Beyonce.
Yeah.
Solid point. It's a solid
In
point.
my Twitter bio, I was going to say 74% of people do not think Ben Glebe is hotter than Beyonce.
People in the YouTube chat are like, recount. We're not going to recount.
Also, Steve, please put that in your bio. That also just tells people that 26% think I'm hotter. So please put that in your bio.
I will find the 5 of you who voted, and I will hunt you down.
It's Ben's parents are 4 of them. So I
I was in the front row today, but
don't know. I'm assuming Henry Horse voted. So
yeah, we're going to be
Also
doing a new
didn't mention-
thing.
Well, we also just didn't mention up top, it's his fucking Fan Fridays. It's fucking Fan Fridays!
Fuck a band.
fuck it, friend.
Fuck it,
Oh.
Fan Fridays. But there's also a new thing that we're going to be doing, like stadiums do sometimes with tickets. We're going to be upgrading one person to the front row. If you are, but the trick is you got to be in the YouTube chat before the show starts. So we're going to do it before the show starts, and we're going to upgrade someone who has never been in the front row before. And so if you're new to the show, we're going to do that. Or if you're a viewer to the show, you just haven't been in the front row before, that's how to do it. So make sure to join the YouTube chat before the show starts. Be there during sound check, unlike Ben. And then we'll upgrade your ticket. Ben, would you like an upgrade to the front row?
No, I'm good. I'm also gonna probably at some point have to go solo and take my career to the next level. You know.
Hey, I think you'll probably do great. Hopefully you're not David Lee Roth. Hopefully you're Beyonce. For you, I mean. Hopefully for you. We had a fun overnight game. It was take a PG movie and make it sexy. So Jennifer Story had Grinding Nemo. I like that.
Oh my God! That also, by the way, is take a PG movie and cook a dish with it.
Exactly.
Slippery little suckers.
Shannon Savage had How to Train Your Gag Reflex, which I would. Smash had Mr. Mom, I'd Like to Fuck, which I thought was great.
Nice.
Shag Nasty had Hansy and Gretel. And then my two favorite, Shannon Savage again, had Horton Hires a Whore.
Horton hires a who?
And Shag
Horton hires a hoe.
There you go. And Shag Nasty had The Curious Taste of Benjamin's Belly Button.
Oh my God! All right. Speaking of the games, by the way, I decided to take the running joke that we've kind of had on the show about like OnlyFans being like OnlyFlans or something like that, and I put it on Twitter, and over 1,000 people played. It was crazy. So I'm gonna start taking some of the games and throwing them on Twitter, especially the rhyme and replace. People seem to really like that, so we'll do that. So now today's game in honor of a very special thing that's happening on the show.
Sorry, I didn't hear a word you said because I'm taking a photo of this poll result because this is a great day for me. I'm going to be posting that on all of my social media.
I will find the 5 of you. You are responsible for whatever
Dana
comes
just
next.
sent in a tip and said, all the single bennies.
When I saw those results, I was like,
26% of people think I'm higher than Beyonce. You hear that, Carmel?
Unfortunately, Ben is married in the streets but single in the sheets for some reason.
Oh my God. Howard, that's the best thing you've ever said. That was holy shit.
So true.
Great.
Oh fuck, that was a good burn. Holy shit. How do I even talk? That was just a lead-off grand slam. The game's done.
I wish I could feel a good burn, to be honest with you. I want to feel something.
Not a burn, though. You don't want to feel a burn.
no,
I mean,
burn.
Like a rug burn vibe? I could deal with a rug burn vibe every now and again.
Yeah. No.
Rope burn, whatever you need. You know what I mean? Whatever gets it done.
All right,
Henry, you want
today's game.
cookies?
Today's game, in honor of a very special thing that's happening on the
A
show.
teethy blowjob is king in the land of celibacy. That's what Ben's saying.
A what? A what?
Said a teethy blowjob is king in the land of celibacy. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
I thought you said Kontiki blowjob. I'm like, they're doing some real weird tours these days.
All right, today's game. Today's game, based on a very special thing that we will explain why in a moment, is Mom a Song. So take a song and make it somehow mom related. So something like Sitting on the Dock of the Bay with a coat on, it's cold outside. Or I do not like this newfangled rock and roll. Or Lady Marmalade. Anyway, take a song and make it about a mom, mother, etc. And the way you play the game is you comment on any of our feeds, our Twitch, our Twitter, our YouTube, or our Facebook. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, what you do is you throw yours in with a tip, at least $5, Venmo, PayPal, or Super Chat, and we'll read those at the end of the show. And you can have a chance of winning our grand prize. Remember, front row, y'all get 3 entries as well, just for being here.
Yeah, and before we introduce the front row, on the Patreon, Abby Wright and Brian O'Connor both upgraded to the VIP front row level. So thanks, guys. We'll see you at the Quiplash Hang at the end of the month. So
Thank you
Hell
very
yeah.
much. And also, I'm just taking a wider angle now so people can see context. They know I didn't doctor the poll.
I sent mine in by the mail, so you should get. I think there's gonna be 30 votes for you coming in your mailbox this afternoon. So we
I gotta be honest with you, it's been so lonely here. Sometimes I am coming in my mailbox. What?
Oh, producer front row.
By the way, I just want to say that Ben Glebe did not win this poll, but it was announced he just won Georgia. So
That's right, man. We're doing a hand recount. We're going all night.
I don't want to hear about your hands and your counting. Introduce the front row.
Ladies and gentlemen, VIP Video Front Row, please lend us your faces, your presence, your likenesses. Join us. We are here with Tamothy. She's back. Are you hungry for these nips? Oh my God, Taylor, you're showing that? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Okay.
Billy! Oh, Billy!
Wowzer, that is amazing. Amazing. It's exactly what my nipples look like pressed against glass. How did you know? We are joined
Can't believe, by the way, I can't believe, Tam, you were able to Photoshop Chris Kattan in that photo.
I think it looks like Mr. Bean. Doesn't it look like Mr. Bean when it's small?
Oh my
You
god.
should see me eat an apple real fast. Yeah, I have a wide range of people I look like sometimes, and Mr. Bean's unfortunately one of them. Okay, that's not the more handsome end of the spectrum of people I look like, but that's one
I
of
look
them.
like
That's one
Joey
of-
Fatone, so we're fine. Don't worry about it.
Apparently,
Yeah,
Ben, you also look like Beyonce, so it's fine.
I'll take that. I'll take that. We are joined by Zara Beyonce coming to us from Australia. Frank Beyonce is joining us here from his painting on the wall, the hilarious painting. It's so funny. We're joined by Sean Ehrlich, Beyonce's manager. We've got Beyonce Clark here with us, everybody. We've got Tina from New Zanse. I'm not gonna be able to keep this one going, but I do have one more. Chris LaBeyonce is here with us, everybody.
Wait, she could be from New Solange.
Ooh, New Solange. That's pretty close. I like that. I like that. We are joined by Hayden, the graphics master, LaMaster, with an idiot test behind him. It says, "Who won the Who won? Touch the one who never won the popular vote."
Nice.
Love that. Love that.
Lights
That
out.
is an idiot test, and the idiot is the correct answer on that one. That is awesome. There it is. There it is. That who created that? You create that?
I did, yep.
That is
It's
awesome.
been
That's,
enough
created
time
that.
in Photoshop. I figured I'd do something fun with it.
that's
He's
the
our,
exact
he's our
style.
graphics guy. Who created that?
Looks exactly like our show test. It's pretty amazing. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Our show's not on Netflix anymore. Okay.
What's sad,
very
Ben, is
sad.
Hayden also did all the graphics for Idiot Test. You just never talked to him because you were the star.
I was very close to the graphics department, proximity-wise from my office, but I'll meet them at some point. We are joined by Jennifer Story, everybody. Hello, Jennifer. We are being joined. I got to go back to gallery mode. Hold on. We're being joined by all the single ladies. We've got Shannon Burke-Yonsei with us. We've got Frankie Angles. We've got Abby Wright. We've got Brian Beyonce O'Connor. We've got Cass Yonsei doing her best Cass Yonsei impression. We've got Bill Yonsei Thompson. We've got Natalie Renee. We've got Alex Bryer-Nsei. We've got the other Rachel Soy. We've got Lindsay B. Onsei. We've got Anna Hood Donsei. We've got Adler in old newspaper, and the name's too long. I can't. Newspaper press. I accidentally clicked the button where I was going to be reporting you, and that's not what I want to do. Don't report. Let's click that. And we are also joined by a very special guest, Anne Herman, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody else want to explain what that means?
This is my mother. This is my mom, Ann Herman, who watches the show regularly, and I feel like it's the first time she's ever gotten me, so I like it.
This is the Anne is the mother of all guests and also one of the hosts.
Good to have you here, Anne. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to let you have it on. I'll let Chris have it.
So and I've known your son for a decade. One of my closest friends in the world, one of my favorite people. What don't I know?
Where
my
do I
mom-
start?
My mom has a rule when she comes to my show, she's not allowed to stand up and go, "That's not how it happened." I'm going to invoke the same rule here, Mother. So make sure that.
Yeah, he would tell me that every show I'd go to. As I went in, like I was going to stand up and interrupt his show. There were times I was tempted because sometimes he embellishes a lot.
Was he married? He wasn't actually married, was he?
Oh, yeah, he was married, but I try not to get too attached to his women because then they don't stick around.
I try not to get too attached to his wives. You know, they come and go.
Yeah,
When Bowers gets married, though,
I get a picture on the wall.
what's that, Bow?
You got to be around 10 years before your picture goes on the wall of her house. She's not going to be confirmed again.
Oh, Chrissy's picture isn't up yet. I don't have a good one, so we better get a picture of Chrissy.
You know, we
He could
didn't
be on the
Photoshop her head and put it over Heather from that wedding picture.
I don't even have that one anymore. I got rid of that one. Angela Hayes.
And at his second wedding, like, were you sitting there being like, "This is really nice. I'm really looking forward to the next one"?
No, at that point I didn't understand his record. I just figured at that point the first one was a mistake and the second was going to be okay. Little did I know.
It's okay. She just wanted to have kids and I didn't. It's fine.
When he gets married to somebody, though, do you at that point think, now I'm going to consider over the next couple of years maybe getting to know this person because this one might last, or are you still very wary?
Well, no, there haven't been that many, so it's not that I mean, you get to know them and hopefully they stick around, but
I was joking around that my brother and I were talking about giving a speech at my mother's third wedding, and I joked around that I should start off my speech by saying it is such an honor to have been invited to more than half of my mother's weddings. It's true, 2 out of 3. I wasn't invited to the first one.
I honestly am surprised you weren't invited to the first one because you've always been a bastard, Steve.
But I'm the youngest.
I'd like
by
to
the
know
way-
about Bauer's childhood. So like this whole picky eating and all of that, like how was he like as a kid?
still picky. I don't remember the food as much as stuff like sitting outside of Kmart and forcing him to go inside because he refused to go to Kmart. Because he was too good to go to Kmart, or dropping him off 3 blocks from school at a football game so he didn't have to admit he had parents, or the time he broke his little brother's nose when they were playing baseball because his brother would duck. So he just kept saying, don't duck, and then he whacked the ball at him and broke his nose. So the eating part was kind of incidental. I had the other things where he just was not as responsible as his mother would have liked.
You, by the way,
had not ducked, that ball would have hit him in the knee, but it hit him in the nose because that's how far he ducked. I mean, that wasn't all my fault. It really was.
by the way, and you just gave us like 4 weeks of material in one story. Like, that was.
Oh, I can give you a lot more.
God, please. Please.
Chris Bowers too good for Kmart.
Grounded. She would drive me home, and if I wouldn't go in, she'd drive me home, and I was grounded all day. And the next day, she'd wake me up at 9 a.m. and drive me back. And if I wouldn't go in, I was grounded again. And it was like 6 or 7 days before I gave up.
Well, you clearly did a good job in banging that lesson out of him, because now nothing's too good for him.
All she had to do was take him
That's
into
a
the.
great joke.
All she had to do was take him into the Kmart and just being like, "Have you seen the jacket aisle?"
That's true. Well, that year I got him a Kmart truck for Christmas, though. So he had to play with a Kmart truck.
All my Christmas presents were Kmart related. It was terrible.
He didn't think it was funny. He didn't think it was funny that time, though.
I think you guys single-handedly kept Kmart in business another couple years.
Well, my mom owned a bunch of Kmart stock later that became worthless, right?
Yeah, back when Kmart stock was like a quarter, we bought a bunch of it, and then the next week they got sold out and changed the name, and so we had nothing. But
Oh.
Yeah,
But we've since bought Amazon stock and we're making really good money on that. So
That's tough though. That like Kmart stock costs the same as the gumball vending machines in the front.
right?
well, it was right before they out of business. It was really cheap.
That's actually how you got the stock. You went in and you're just like put
Ordered a gumball machine and one of those little cup tubes or one of those little,
yeah, it's just a piece of paper that says one share.
one of those little globes.
Kmart stock, actually, you buy the stock and then you get on the horse and you try to sell when the horse is up. When the horse is down, you definitely.
Well, our horse didn't come in at all because we made nothing.
Damn it. I would like to do a very late entry to our game from the other day. Alt-right a company, KKK Mart.
That is an entry that was already in the game, Ben.
Yep, I just wanted to. I didn't remember that.
I said all Blue Lives Matter special. Remember? It was a whole thing.
Oh, right. Now I remember. Sure.
Actually, I just remembered a joke I wanted to make from episode 22.
By the way, I do like that Bowers started off the show with 2 home runs and the game that his mother was watching in the stands. I think that was pretty cool.
Sometimes his mother has trouble watching because some of the jokes are not mother appropriate, but that's okay.
And do you have any idea how happy I am that my mother doesn't know how to use YouTube?
I don't know how to use Venmo, so I had to be a Patreon because I couldn't figure out how to use Venmo. But I do know YouTube. I'm going to figure out Venmo. My other son's going to help me as soon as he has time.
Because he has a job and kids, so he doesn't have a lot of time.
Make sure to tell him to duck. Anyway, Rachel, what do we got coming up?
Alrighty, we had some super stickers. TR, before the show started, sent a super sticker, a pear character lying on its side, raising his arms and saying, "How's it going?" And then he sent another super sticker, and it said the exact same thing, but it's not. This is the fluke in YouTube's super stickers, but it's the same pear character, but he's like kissing his finger and then dropping the mic. It's very weird. I don't even like doing it.
You look good.
I don't know. That one's a weird one. We had Zara say, "Rachel, I'd happily put a ring on it because I'm crazy in love. Be my fiance."
Got it.
Oh, you
You actually have a ring. Is this a proposal? Holy cow.
This is an actual proposal that we have on the show. By the way, I got an email the other day from someone saying that they wanted to know if I was doing a show anytime soon because they wanted to propose at one of my shows. And I was like, that's really sweet, but also COVID. No.
And also, do you really want to propose where midway through popping the question, you have somebody shouting, "Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I'm doing a show. Let me finish." You understand?
Oh, you meant propose to somebody else. I thought they were coming to your show to propose to you.
No, not to me. But by the way, if that ever happened and I got interrupted for someone proposing to me, that's a horrible idea because I would assume they were heckling. Like that would be very, very rough.
I have a question for Ann. What is your favorite Bowers proposal story?
I don't really know about the proposal stories. I wasn't in on that part.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm
Was
sure
Bowers?
They probably weren't real romantic, but
I just assumes they probably weren't real romantic. That I know. That much I know. What was Bowers athletic as a child? Did he play Little League? Did he play basketball? What was he like as a young child? Like I'm talking like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
well, I really can't get into that because that's part of my two truths and a lie.
Ah, okay. After that, we can dive in more. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay.
we can dive in more, yes.
And I have a question. Were you when Bowers said he was going to be a comedian? Were you surprised at all? Were you like, "Oh, this is natural. Like I expected this." Like, what was your reaction?
Well, he was a motivational speaker first. And so I saw a lot of his motivational speaker things and he was real funny. So it didn't surprise me. It worked out well. I wished he'd have been a little financially more secure, but he doesn't care. So I don't care either.
And
Mom.
You wish you bought some more of that sweet Kmart stock.
Yeah.
and so you have given him your blessing though. So if he decides to ever finally take the plunge and try comedy, you're behind it.
Sure. As long as I don't have to pay his bills, I don't care. And,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
you know, we haven't asked him for money for a long time. So,
Yeah,
you know.
she did once in high school say, "You're gonna have to get a job someday because no one's gonna pay you for your stupid little stories." Well, they did.
Well, I did say that, but, but
Also-
then you went to college and wanted to be president of the United States. So I thought that was about.
Oh, that's interesting.
So then I said, okay, tell your funny little stories. I don't.
Wait, Anne, in defense of that comment, for about a decade, no one did pay him for his funny little stories.
Actually, this is the least money I've ever made for my funny little stories. Starting at 22, I got paid a lot of money for my funny little stories all over the country. It wasn't until I started comedy that I didn't make any money.
Only once he started comedy did he stop getting paid for his funny stories. Wait, we can't breeze over. You wanted to be president, Bowers?
Yeah, that's why I didn't smoke pot for the longest time, because I graduated high school in '91. Clinton had got in trouble for not inhaling or whatever, so that's why if you smoked pot, you couldn't be president. And that was my goal. I was a political science major. I was going to go do all that, and then.
All right, guys, you found me out. That's why I don't smoke.
I love that. I did not know this.
That is, yeah, this was 92, 93. I reached out to Steve to be my press secretary. He worked for 6 years. No one ever heard of it, and then I just quit.
Well, see, that's why I didn't mind that he wanted to be president, because that kept him from doing really stupid stuff.
Wait, Bowers,
True.
did you want to be president before or after the Monica Lewinsky thing?
Solid point. That's a good question. I do like blue dresses.
Your mom's on the show. Move along.
He's never minded that his mom was listening, ever.
No, yeah, never. No, that's never been an issue. But my mom also's never. That's the same thing. Like, we've had this same relationship. I mean, she told me when I was 20, never marry anybody you've never had sex with, because sex is a really part of a relationship, and if you don't connect sexually, it's not going to be a good marriage. So she's always kind of been honest with me, which is kind of cool about that kind of stuff.
Again, I'm so glad my mother doesn't know how to use YouTube.
Remember when I got divorced the first time, I called her. I'm like, I think we're getting divorced. And she's like, no, now you've made a commitment and you got to. And I said, we haven't had sex in 18 months. She goes, oh, leave that bitch.
Hey, bitch, I don't use that word.
It was implied. It was implied. I saw your eyes.
Okay, it was implied. I'll do that.
That's incredible.
Rachel, what
What's
else we got
the-
coming in?
Oh, okay, I got more questions, but I will save them.
We all got more questions, Ben.
Questions. We had Buns tip the show and said $5 for my mom, $5 for Bauer's mom. Her mom just went through surgery, so sending love to Dana's mom.
Nice.
And we're
Very
caught up.
cool.
We've got a lot of game entries coming in. I'm really excited about this
Also,
one.
by the way,
All right.
Leedy just asked if we could get all of the hosts' mothers on.
I don't like. Sure.
If you guys are okay with some dead air, yeah, no problem.
No, it's a lot of pressure, guys. It's been a lot of pressure all week thinking of being on.
How do you like it so far? What's your experience like so far?
So far, it's okay. So I'm not too, I feel
Do we
okay
wanna-
about it.
Do we
Okay,
want
good.
Time.
Do we want to do 2 truths and a lie so we can get out of the way? And
I
You
have one
fit in
question.
perfectly, Ann. You
Wait.
fit in
By
perfectly.
the way, I just want to also explain that so far it's okay is the best review this show's ever gotten.
We
our
have, before
slogan.
we do 2 truths and a lie, we've got a question from the audience. Our resident, hey, Gus Walsh asks, what's Bauer's least favorite fruit and or veggie? Do you know?
Least favorite what?
Fruit or veggie?
I'd say all of them.
that would be my
Ding,
new.
ding, ding, you're
That would be
right.
my newlywed game answer. It would say all of them. So good job, Mom.
Now we know she's his real mom.
All right.
All right, well, let's do 2 truths and a lie about me from my mother, and then we can ask her all kinds of more questions. So you are up. Let's go.
Okay, number 1. When Chris was in high school, he went to 2 national conventions, one on each coast, one for Key Club and one for Student Congress. And his biggest takeaway from both conventions was he had a map of the United States and he had kissed a girl from every state and they had to sign the map. The second one is, you asked me about him being athletic. He actually was. He brags about how he wasn't, but in high school, he was a championship wrestler. I went to every wrestling meet. He was so good that he made it all the way to the state finals and lost in the state championship. And he has trophies and things still at my house and medals that I'd like him to come get and get rid of.
Wait, Ann, this is not 2 lies and a lie.
Number 3. One night, he was brought home by the police in the squad car.
Truth.
Yeah.
From directly across the street for trespassing at a private swim club, which we belong to, and also for breaking curfew at 10:30 on a Saturday night.
Okay, I absolutely believe that Bowers got arrested for breaking into a club he belonged to. That's a fact.
We've almost had him arrested for being on the show. I think I know this one. I'm pretty confident on this one. I would put money on this one.
Well, since I know Bowers the least, I'm just I'll vote first. I think he was not a champion wrestler.
There's no way he was a champion wrestler. There's no way. I would believe he tried wrestling and went, yeah.
Why am I rolling around with all these dudes?
I don't know if they had co-ed. If they had co-ed wrestling, I'd be into it. If they had it like on a co-ed situation, cap them out 3 seconds. Oh, that 3 seconds anyway, so I figure why not?
I'm gonna wrestle a girl from each state. Here's my. I agree with both. I agree with that. I think it's the wrestling one, but here's why. The third one is a thing that I think happened to him multiple times. The first one, he spoke at leadership conventions for the rest of his life, and I think that's why. I think because I know that Bowers and I have talked about we both didn't really fit in high school, and I'm sure that if he got kissed or was allowed to kiss or whatever it was, it didn't say it was both ways, but if he was
No, it had to be both ways.
no, everybody would agree to it, but I mean the idea of like the women were like, okay, you can kiss me on the cheek, and then they walked away. Like, that's what I'm envisioning. But anyway, the idea of that would have been like, one day I'm going to be a motivational speaker. And then you saw what happened to Bill Clinton with Monica Lewinsky, and you're like, I'm going to be president. Like, that's how that worked. I'm saying the wrestling is the lie.
For sure.
You're right. Wrestling was the lie. I thought I could fool you guys, but you know him too well.
I think if you'd have said soccer, they might have bought it because I did play a little soccer. But no, they were going to buy me as an athlete.
I'd have bought it less.
Can't be an athlete. I would have bought it in no instances.
However, you're right. I did kiss a girl from every state. It was called Tour de Lips. It had to be on the lips. That was the rules. And I had a map with all their signatures on it for a long time. It was a very fun way to meet people.
What a way to teach geography.
Is that in?
Doesn't he have, don't you still have the map in your keepsake box you stored at Touch Log?
Yeah, I've still got it.
Please bring that out. Please bring that out.
Wait. Oh my God. I just realized why Ben collects globes.
You're not wrong.
If he brings those out, I'm not going to be his mom. I'm going to divorce him.
And while he's going to get that, we had a question from Frank Berman. He said, what are your favorite jokes from Chris?
Oh yeah, do you have bits of his that you like?
You know, he does motivational speaking I like a lot. So, but those I've heard numerous times and they still make me laugh. You know, there's his motivational thing with the wire in the nose, but that appeals to kids and it's a really long one, but I laugh every time I hear it. And I've heard it hundreds of times.
I'm so curious because like I know his act, but I don't know his motivational speaking. So I'm very, very curious.
Well,
One
he's
episode.
he's really good, and the kids relate well, and he really gets into it. So he dances and he sings and he does these goofy jokes, and I'm always surprised. The thing that surprised me most about his motivational speaking is how he can keep it so clean.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, comedy acts aren't clean, and when you're speaking to high school kids and junior high kids, you can't use the F word, and you can't, and
Well,
for
you
the most-
can once.
Yeah.
Then the
Once,
career
yeah.
ends. Wait, did you just say that he dances and he sings in his motivational speeches?
Yeah.
I dance like Carlton from the Fresh Prince. I do a song at the beginning. This is the actual map from when I was a senior in high school. It's called Turtle Lips.
It was
You
made
had
of
that in
parchment.
California? You took that all the way to California?
I kissed a girl from
Wait,
every
show it
state. It's my
again.
greatest accomplishment. I carry it everywhere. It's in my wallet.
Show it again. Show it
amazed
again.
I'm amazed that's not on the wall behind him.
Well, it was for most of college.
It's even got lipstick on it. Look, some
Yeah,
of
that's
the girls
just
even
some of the
kiss
girls
me.
that kissed me. Yeah.
Bowers, where are the signatures? Though there's no signatures whatsoever on there.
It's just you can see.
Oh,
it.
I see. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
old, guys. It's really old.
Yeah, this is from like 1990. This is 30 years old, literally.
Also, by the way, the reason they're hard to read, Ben, is because after he got one from each state, he would rub the signatures off and just be like, "Hey, I don't have one from Oklahoma again." So
Well, I did make the maps, and I had multiple in case that happened. I will say when I went to the Indiana State Student Council Conference, I made maps of Indiana. I had to kiss a girl from every county in Indiana, which I did not complete, but I did pass out the maps, so that was fun.
I've been to some of the counties in Indiana, and I think that's okay, Bowers.
Solid point. And then also, I found in my little drawer when I just looked for that map, my Garfield folder, which is full of all the heavy metal songs I wrote in middle school. So someday we'll read those.
You purged all that junk stuff.
No, I got it. Apparently, in middle school, I hated three things. I hated the devil. I was very anti-devil. I hated drugs. I was very anti-drugs. I have a song here called "Coke Isn't It." That's very funny. And,
That's actually a song both anti-cocaine and pro-Pepsi.
and I also hated guys that were mean to girls. So I have a bunch of songs about not being mean to women in a heavy metal, which is hilarious.
Please tell us one lyric. Tell us one lyric.
Wait. Before you do, Bowers, did you write Christian rock?
Well, I think I invented it. Maybe I don't know.
Christian metal. It's a brand new thing.
We're 37 minutes in, and it's the best episode we've ever had.
This is my anti-dudes being a dick song. It's called Wham Bam. And what's crazy is I wrote this in 7th grade. I can still remember the tune. It goes, "Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. That's how you get laid. After that, you don't care if she stayed." That's the beginning. "If she stays, you'll come back for more. Tell everyone she's a whore." Spelled HORROR, by the way.
Spelled it like Robert Horry.
Like horror, but horror movie. Thank you, man. That's not my style. I like to go out for a while, and if we do it, I don't brag. I always keep the cat in the bag. That was one of. That was,
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you mean you keep your bag in the cat?
I also love the Bowers song about
tell
guys.
anybody when we fuck in 7th grade, Steve. I was just gonna be real honest. I'm not gonna tell anybody if we fuck in 7th grade. That was my promise to all my ladies.
Bowers is writing
Bowers-
songs about fucking at 12, and Ben, when was the hot tub?
21.
My joke is that Bowers' song about guys being dicks is also just him pleading, giving reasons why he should get laid by these girls. He's like, "I'm nicer than them. I won't tell anyone."
Yeah, that was my angle, dude. That's what I was moving for, you know.
And then at the end of that concert, the fireworks go off, and then they just become a shape of the map of the United States.
Oh,
By the way, the
wow.
balls in the chat just wrote "simp metal."
We did have Dear May say it before you, Steve, but he tipped the show and said, "This might as well be the best show of the year." And yeah, it's still only January.
Hey, then
we
you have to
also-
have me back because I must be the best, help him be the best show.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome the fifth leg of the quarantine. It is Ann Herman, everybody.
Really, she's good.
I do like your jacket too, by the way,
Seven.
Mother. So I come from a land of sparkly jackets, so I appreciate that.
Wait, did you? So, did you just call her mother?
I call her mom sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, no, I was just curious on it because, like, I like that. I don't know if that's a regional thing or whatever. Like, to say mother seems very formal to me.
Oh, I think my brother says mother a lot. It's usually sarcastically. I didn't mean it sarcastically. I meant I like your jacket.
It just seems so like mother. What are we
Yeah,
doing?
It's not that. No.
No, it's more like mother. What are you doing?
Where are we summering, mother?
Not sophisticated mother. No.
Mother's like you when she used my middle name. So if it's Chris or Scott, I know I'm in trouble. If I say mother, she knows she's in trouble.
I just like the idea of like mother. I don't want to go to Kmart, mother.
When Bowers was a young kid, what did or when he was growing up, what did you think he would become? What did you want him to become?
Oh, I thought maybe he'd become a lawyer.
I could
'Cause
see
he liked to
that.
argue. He always liked to argue, so I figured he might become a lawyer.
I could see him become a lawyer, but like mostly he'd have to move to the South and be like, "I do declare, Your Honor." I could see him be one of those lawyers.
Well, I was gonna be a lawyer, but it turns out if you get a 2.6 from Ball State University, they don't let you go to law school.
If you get a 2.6 on the breathalyzer while at Ball State University, they don't let you go to law school.
No. If you get a 0.26 on a breathalyzer, they let you go back into the bar. You're not even drunk yet at Ball State.
Oh no, I said a 2.6.
2.6. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a lawyer, but I wanted to be a lawyer because I figured the bars, you get to hang out at bars a lot. You know what I mean?
I did take a lot of bar exams. That's for sure.
I love that Bowers went from writing bars to hanging out at them.
It's amusing.
Also, let me just ask you, Ann, which son do you love more, Bowers or Ben Bowers?
Bowers, I don't like Ben Bowers at all. He's gross.
Oh, you don't think it's a pretty accurate impression though of your son?
Yeah, a little bit, but no. Take it off. It's nasty.
Skitty. That's probably too skitty. It's not realistic.
I like Baby Ben though.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This just in from Savannah Martin sending in $50.46. Bowers is the best thing that's happened to anyone.
Thank you, Savannah.
Bowers is the soul of this show, man. He's such a life force.
Uh-huh.
We
It's
have a
true.
request as well.
Okay.
So first, Alexander Breyer, who's I think in our front row today,
What's up, buddy?
said, "Please read Coke, isn't it?" And then Zara added on, not to this specific one, but I think it should be. Leedy, can you sing some of Bauer's lyrics over old timey show tunes?
No, get the spotlight off of here. We're not.
So, Coke isn't it? The chorus is, cocaine, it'll take you for a ride. Cocaine, but it'll mess you up inside. That's the chorus. Some of the lyrics include you took a little sniff and tried to jump off a cliff.
Bauer, can you frame that and put it
Take a
next to
big
that?
snort, you'll probably end up in court.
I'll represent you.
The picture in your bathroom, can you frame that and put it next to it?
That's hilarious.
Available for $27.99. It's Chris Bowers' motivational positive death metal.
By the way,
Buy it, you'll use all your money. You may even lose your honey. Oh God, this is bad.
wait, it'll take you for a ride and it'll mess you up inside. That's also what Bowers' commercial was when he was a Lyft driver.
The last line is cocaine. So you hawk your wife's pearls, so she leaves you and takes your 2 girls.
I gotta say, I wrote some stuff in high school that I feel way better about.
Chris should have been a writer, not a comedian.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
By the way, I never played any instruments when I wrote all these songs. I was gonna be in a band without playing instruments.
That's hard to believe. It's hard to believe you didn't have a perfect musical ear to write that stuff.
I remember my mom made me take piano lessons in the first, and she had to sign my practice form. It might have been trumpet. She had to sign my form that said I practiced. So I just recorded myself playing the trumpet for an hour the first day, and then just played that tape the rest of the time. And
Oh, that's not
actually
true.
practiced.
Now, don't be telling stuff that's really not. I am not that dumb. Your mom is smarter than that.
You knew, but that was my plan.
Makes a nice joke, but it's not.
I did
true.
try it. I think she did catch me. I did try to do it. and
Probably
she's
the
like,
first
that's a
time.
recording, you dick. And I'm like, oh, yeah.
I didn't call you a dick because I don't use that language.
Then
thought
every,
it.
Right now.
in every memory that Bowers has of his mom, she's saying something filthy. Like, why?
I don't know because I don't talk that way.
That's because Bowers hears everything in his own voice.
Well, as I said, that's why I found it really unusual when he spoke to high school kids that he did not use that kind of language. And it really surprised me because I was always a little nervous that he'd let it slip, but he didn't. He had his high school voice and he had his comedian voice.
Now, Anne, I'm just curious if this is hereditary or not. What are your thoughts on the band Smash Mouth? I'm trying to see where he gets it from. So
They're not topping my chart, so
Who's top of your charts?
I'm not big into heavy metal or big rock stuff. I just like old time stuff.
Like
I
who?
like
Neil
60s. I
Diamond,
don't
Barry
know.
Manilow, that kind of stuff, right? You like Neil Diamond
Yeah.
a lot. Used to.
Yeah. Till he got
I
old.
love
How
Neil
did all these
Diamond.
people get old and I didn't?
That is a great Bowers family statement.
Go to concerts because like Journey, I wanted to go to the Journey concert and then I saw a promo picture of them and God, they're old.
as it turns out, it's been quite a journey.
Yeah, it has been. Well, I guess maybe that's the problem.
That is great.
Are you a Barry Manilow fan, though?
Yes.
Okay, I'm friends with his husband. Let me see if I can get us all to a show once there are shows again.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I will do my best.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I think we could.
Which, by the way, when Barry Manilow came out of the closet, I think we all finally, for once, understood why his famous song, what he really meant by "Oh Mandy."
Oh my god.
Oh, Mandy, you make me.
Came. The first line, it's you came.
You came.
You came in my mouth and I liked it.
All right, guys, I'm friends with his husband. Stop.
Oh my
I'll make
God.
it stop. I'll make it stop.
Stop, Rachel. You're so
And I'm
mean,
sorry, what'd you
Rachel.
say?
I said they always interrupt you. You can't make them stop, and they're so mean.
Oh, I appreciate you.
Well, hey, I get it. I've lived with Chris.
Yeah, Zoom with Chris. Dana said, "I love Mom Bowers' jacket, and I think Mom Bowers raised a wonderful son."
Oh, thank you.
And if you're really a Neil Diamond fan, Neil Diamond, I'm the biggest Neil Diamond fan. And when I was in Little League, I was 13 years old, his son was on my team. And Neil Diamond came to our practice one time and practiced with us. And I'm the only 13-year-old who knew who he was or who gave any shit about Neil Diamond. So I was running alongside him, like literally looking up at him like he was Jesus. And he was running alongside me, looking down at me, his medallion bouncing off of his chest hair in the wind. He was just like, "Hello, son, how are you?" And it was a magical moment in my life. It was truly incredible.
Turns out that guy was just some dude.
Yeah, that's the line. That's the line.
Person recognized because everyone else on Ben's Little League team was 8. He was 13. That was the game. People.
That is not untrue because I had a very mixed record in a Little League. I did have my pitching record. You can't take that from me. But I didn't hit great. I didn't play great. The worst part was that at one point, one of my last years in Little League, my second to last year, my younger brother was on the same team as me. He was 3 years younger. And I was still in that league level, and we were on the same team. That's not supposed to happen.
Ben, that is the sports equivalent of Coke isn't it.
You gonna say, Ann?
I found Little League so boring. I don't like baseball anyway. And Little League, the only good Little League was when my daughter played as a 5-year-old, and they were cute and fun and ran the wrong way on the bases. And somebody sent one kid to the outfield and he ended up in the parking lot. And so, you know,
Shut up. I am right here.
I've played Bowers so much on this show in my life recently in general that I feel like you're my mother and I really need your approval. This is very weird feeling for me.
But in fairness, he also said that to the Sklar brothers, which was weird. So.
They are my mother.
My mom's favorite story about me is kind of just talks about how things work out for me. And that, do you want to tell that story about the student council thing?
I'll start it, then you finish it. I took him to a student council thing. They're going on a bus to some little state thing or something. And I get him there and he gets ready to get out of the car and he goes, "Oh, Mom, I'm supposed to bring chips and 2-liter pop." And I was so upset all day. I worried that he didn't have anything to eat and he didn't have any pop because there was no time to go get any. And I thought, he's going to learn his lesson. He's going to get responsible. From now on, he'll remember things. And when I went to pick him up, he walked to the car with 4 2-liters of pop and 3 bags of chips. I was so pissed. I was so mad. He didn't want a darn thing.
Is Bowers the woman who goes to a bar without her wallet and comes home with $30? Like, is that?
You calling me a whore, Steve?
No, I'm saying that you get all the free drinks or whatever happens. You're just like, oh, I guess I have this money now. I don't know how it happened.
I also just love that you're a magician that can make soda appear. That's perfect for you. He's like the Jesus of soda.
The idea of like, hey, could you make broccoli appear? Be like, no, my powers are very limited.
But he didn't learn any responsibility. That's what I want him to learn a lesson. He learned nothing.
That is literally the story of my life.
But also the story of Ben's life. You guys
That's
both
what you
do
and I
that.
have in common. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's when you just believe in magic, Steve. Shit happens sometimes, you know?
I believe in science and fucking nothing happens.
Oh, the problem with science, Steve, the problem with science, you can't get laid if you're a scientist. No one likes scientists, all right? No one's ever said, oh, look at that hot scientist walking by, okay? People like rock stars, metal stars, comedians, motivational speakers, all right? That's the path we've taken.
By the way, I tried to do a joke like that about, so my father is a chemist. And so there was once where I like visited his lab and he was showing me all the stuff he was working with, and they predominantly worked with silicones and different rubbers and tested them for properties. And so they were working.
Rubbers. Your dad used to work with different rubbers.
Different types of rubber and silicone. Silicone's funnier if you know what it's used for. So they were working on fake boobs at the time, and so there were a bunch of them like laid out along the windowsill being tested for light and heat and how they were affected by various light and heat. And so they had to like go through and like feel each one and see if the properties changed at all. And so my smart ass, I just go, how would you guys know what boobs feel like? You're scientists. To which my father said, you have 3 siblings. And I was like, oh, all right.
One of them is adopted.
Yeah. He knows what they feel like at least 3 times. So
They almost made fake boobs out of rubber?
no, silicone.
I know, I'm just saying that
They
was
worked with both. The
were
rubber was
testing
like
both, is my
tires
point.
and shoes.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, and you're like,
They're
they
working
almost
at
made
both
shoes
ends.
out of boobs? What?
And you just said my dad worked with rubbers. That's what you said. I just wanna-
Silicones and rubbers, I said. You just heard rubbers and deleted the rest of the sentence out of your head.
Can we
Sure.
watch Bauer stuff his face with vegetables, please?
Yes.
Your dad worked at a fake boob factory, unleashed them into the wild. Now we've got the modern day Republican Party.
All right, so I went to the store and I got a salad. Now this is a Mediterranean chopped salad. It's got a bunch of random shit in there, right?
Right.
I mean, it's not really random as much as
Strips,
it's
feta
planned.
cheese, carrots, red cabbage. That's what you meant, right?
Yeah, and that's my favorite one right there.
Oh wow! So I just picked it at random. That's awesome.
You're gonna grab a handful?
In a bowl.
No, Bowers, you got to use your salad hand.
Oh no! I was just
There's a little bag you put the rest of the stuff in with it. The cheese and the...
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
you gotta put the rest of that stuff, except not the dressing. Alexander Breyer says they'll pay $50 if you go without ranch.
He makes it look like weeds.
Oh my god.
Keep
gross.
eating. No,
Ah.
you're not allowed to spit it out. No.
Spit it out. All right. So let me put some in the bowl.
I love the idea that you put a little in the bowl and use the entire thing of dressing.
Well, yeah, I don't need any of
How
that.
you do it?
I got my own cheese because I don't like feta cheese, so I got my own cheese. Where'd that go? I got it. Just got some regular cheese. And I also don't like balsamic, so I'm not going to put that dressing on it, I don't think.
No
That's-
ranch either.
I don't think that's fair. I think you have to do what I told you.
Well, I got a dressing, I just don't know if it's
No,
approved.
I agree with your mom. You got to do it the way your mom wants it. You can't put stuff you already like on it.
I can't put honey barbecue on it? I'm going to put
No.
Ew, not on a salad.
Oh. Okay.
Ew.
Okay. Fine. Oh my god.
All right. Over the hatch and through the gums. Look out, stomach. Here it comes, right here. I'm not lying with barbecue.
Over the hatch, into the gums.
This is really good with barbecue sauce.
Well, then maybe you can start eating salad now and you just put barbecue sauce on.
That's not bad.
So, Bowers, you learned what the rest of us have learned forever, which is salad is a vehicle for other shit.
Yeah, that barbecue sauce is really good. I'm gonna try that more.
You're gonna
All
eat
right.
salad more or just barbecue sauce?
It's barbecue sauce, but you know. Give me a glass of water. Yeah.
Very crazy.
No, Bowers, though, Bowers. People are revolting here in the comments. You do have to have a couple bites without anything on it.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, also, Bowers is like, hey, can you get me a glass of barbecue sauce?
Didn't I teach you manners?
That sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do it.
Keep chewing.
Swallow.
Keep chewing.
Swallow.
Oh god.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that saved it.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. I ate a vegetable. How you like
That's
that?
disgusting. You're disgusting like always.
Like always.
T-shirt.
You remember
right
finding
there.
all the vegetables in the back of my toy box when we moved when I was little? Is that something? Is that real, or is that something I just made up in my head?
No, I found a few, not a lot, but yes, you threw some of them in the toilet. But I gave up forcing to eat vegetables because it wasn't worth it.
How old was he when you were like, all right, forget this?
Oh, probably 3.
Bowers, I have a similar story when I was a kid too. I was disgusted by like certain vegetables and I would take them and I'd stuff it in the chair. It had this hole in it and I'd stuff it in. And then I don't know, like all of a sudden there were just ants like everywhere over the chair after like months and months. And my dad's like, what the fuck?
I would take a bite of carrot and then spit it down my shirt, and then I'd have a shirt full of bitten carrots, and I would just throw them in my toy box when I went back to my room.
I love that he was like 3. The idea that you're like, what kind of baby food should we get him? I don't know, barbecue sauce?
I also
What kind
just
of baby
love
food
that.
should we get him? Honey mustard.
I love that when you went to go clean his toy box, you looked in it and you were like, "What's in the box?"
I claimed he could talk fluently at 18 months. Most kids, they don't talk fluently till they're about 2 or 3. But he could talk almost from the day he came out of the womb.
Wait, did you say at 18 months or for 18 months?
So,
That's another thing Bowers and I have very much in common.
And that's another thing that I was the opposite on. My parents said that I was a very, very quiet kid till I was like 4, and I just have been making up for it ever since.
Steve's first words though were "Shut the fuck up."
Well, actually, for sure.
I was quiet, just trying to set an example for the other babies, being like, here's how you act professionally.
Steve Hofstetter, professional baby.
By the way, the professional babies are playing at the Roxy on Monday, so check them out.
All right, I've got a few things to catch up on. We had Kim Stewart said for Bowers and his super cool mom, and then it's a emoji of a wine glass with wine in it. It's called mommy juice.
Nice.
I like mommy juice.
Yeah,
By the way,
my mom doesn't drink a lot. She only drinks shots of Crown straight, and if you chase it, she'll call you a pussy. That's my favorite.
Well, I had to call your friend Brett that at your wedding rehearsal when he had to chase it. Great.
I love that's the one swear word that you do say.
No, if it fits,
goes,
you
"What
have to use it."
She
If
literally
you did, you have to use it.
it's like one of those. It's a rehearsal dinner for my second wedding. Like we're at a bar, and like it's one of those things where the record stops just as she goes, "What are you chasing for, Brett? Are you some sort of pussy?"
It wasn't my finest moment, but he was chasing it, so it wasn't his either.
This makes so much sense. This is amazing.
Jennifer Story in the chat said that for a long time I thought the only numbers were 484848.
Also, just so you know, for your approval, Ann, is why I also got this Jersey Mike's 1,700 calorie sandwich that I'm eating on the show. And just hoping that you'll love me.
I was going to get string cheese and eat it for you, but read it the right way. But I didn't want to spend the money on string cheese that I don't really like.
But also, thank you for pointing out that Ben eats string cheese like an animal. It frightens me.
Not that bad.
It
Ben, do you
was
think
made to string out, yeah.
Fair.
Ben, do you think the way to my mom's heart is through my stomach? Is that what you're saying? That's
That's right. Right.
No, it's funny that I can't drink much beer and I get high, but I can drink shots of Crown all night and it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. She's pretty bad.
All right.
Heavy,
Are you a
heavy is
weed
the head
smoker
that,
too?
heavy is the head that drinks the crown.
Are you a weed smoker too, Ann?
No. I haven't done any drugs. I figure my mind's so close to the edge, I won't go push it.
Also, your son was very anti-drug. So,
Until 2 years ago, yeah. I learned.
Yeah, and I still don't like it, but okay.
All right, couple things. Brandon Brock took the show and said, "Sweet Caroline." Commander LaBelle. He's sending euros, so this isn't our LaBelle. I say, watching Chris and his mom, this Bowie song needs no editing to be about him and his mom. Never let me down. Said Bowie. Zara, for Queen Anne, what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? I adore you and want to cook for you.
Oh, I'm coming to Australia so Zara can cook for me. Oh, wow. I think my best advice for anybody is just be yourself. And don't get caught up in the drama.
Amen.
That is clearly the advice you gave Bowers. I could see him. That's his life philosophy.
Oh, true.
by the way,
Be
don't get
yourself, don't get caught up in the drama.
Well, you can see he took my advice to be yourself.
I mean, I will say the thing she always said no matter where we were, whether it was at something boring or something, whatever, she would go, "Look, we have to be here. We might as well make the best of it." And that's kind of the way I've always looked at life.
But I will say, by the way, "Be Yourself" is actually the first album from Bowers' simp rock group, known better as Power Bowers.
It actually was called Phoenix. I don't know. That was the name of our band. There's our logo.
What?
A set list. And it was me and Brett.
Poinex?
Wait, can I see your logo again?
You spelled it wrong, for sure. I think that was hooked on phonics. Worked for us.
X.
hey, if you're a band, you can spell it any way you want.
And then there are a couple songs where I cussed, and I would asterisk out the cuss words in case she found the folder with both of them.
And you're like, but Mom, it's about fucking girls the right way.
And being nice. Chris, was that in the box of stuff that, remember I was going through your closet and I was going to throw out a box and there was this, the kids had left all this stuff and there was this big box and I got ready and I thought I'm going to open it up to see what's in it because on the outside it says, "Do not throw away." And I opened the box and there's a big sign that says, "This means you, Mom." So
That was all baseball cards and stuff.
Yeah, I taped it back up and put it in the basement.
All right, one more thing, and then let's get to a lady auction. Let's see. We had a general from Tam Brown. Hey, Queen Rachel, how are you? That's very sweet. You could have just sent a text, but I appreciate this more. Thank you. All right. Ready for a Leedy auction.
Leedy show tunes more like. Are you ready?
Oh God, here it comes.
Kids don't do drugs. Hang on, let me do that better. Kids don't do drugs. Your wife will leave and take the kids. My Sam Brook song. Okay.
Sounds like a song from Wicked.
It's the Bowers Aladdin
Oh.
with the Jasmine hot dog.
That's what we're auctioning today.
All right, I love it.
The piano, not the no.
Yeah,
All right,
All
so today it's the Bowers Aladdin with the hot
that's
dog.
not a
Jasmine.
Rachel hot dog. That's just a Jasmine hot dog.
It's just a Jasmine hot dog. It's not meant to be Rachel. I think I would have to put Steve on the other side if it was going to be Rachel.
I shake my head at you.
So you can basically, we're going to be monitoring. I'm going to be monitoring.
Say looking at. I'm going to be looking at.
I'm going to be watching Ben's YouTube and the Zoom chat. So, and please add $5 for shipping. So it looks like starting off, Brian O'Connor, $60, Savannah Martin, 80, Alexander Breyer, 75. So he went backwards.
90.
can't
We
go
need
backwards.
90. We need 90 to beat Savannah. So Savannah right now is the winner. We have $100.
You've got to bid at
90.
least $10 ahead of the last bid.
At
That's
least
the
90.
That's the trick.
And Lady will sign it. I think people are scared of Savannah. They're
Gus
afraid
Walsh,
of Savannah.
$100.
$100 from Gus. All right,
Gus
great.
isn't
We
afraid of
100
Savannah.
120 from Savannah.
The budget chicken is afraid of no one.
This ain't scared.
He ain't scared, but he is skewered.
Only when he's the budget chicken. All right. We're at 120 still. We are 130. We got 130. We got 120 from Savannah. I need 130. Ehrlich says he's afraid of Savannah. I will also throw in, if this isn't Savannah, I'll throw in $10 worth of Arby's gift cards if this is not Savannah.
Will you throw in a copy of the lyrics?
Yes. Oh my God.
I want to record these songs someday. I want to record
Yes.
Should be a
I
separate
almost did it at
auction.
Bob and Tom, but I want to record them someday in a recording studio. I think that'd be
Do you want your home to be a whole new world? Please bid.
Hey, Bowers, if only someone were building a giant recording studio.
I'm saying, come to Pittsburgh. We'll record these songs. Or Steve, I need you to be on. Can you learn how to play bass guitar in 6 months?
I can play bass guitar.
Yeah, you can be in Phonics with me. It's gonna be great.
Phoenix.
It was faux in excess. It was fake in excess is what we were doing.
I love that you misspelled a word that made it misspelled very close to phonics. So clearly you were not hooked on phonics.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Is that is Phoenix in Arizona?
I think it's faux in excess. I think I was a big fan. We're still at 120 or 130. We're 120 going once, 120 going once, 120 going twice. Anybody got within 10 seconds?
Is there a
9,
pho place in Phoenix that has like Phoenix? Like there's got.
Yeah, it's called Phoenix.
Oh my God.
That's so bad.
Gold to Savannah Martin for 100.
Roll to Savannah.
Yay!
Thank you much, Savannah.
Bowers, people do want those lyrics auctioned at some point. So maybe in the
Yes.
future. after we
Well,
record
I'm not sure. Well, okay, we might. I
You know-
I think I might just put all this stuff in a frame now. I didn't realize how fun all this stuff was.
Do you know what the best part of this is? Is that Bowers, like, you have all this childhood shit that seemed to be worth nothing until SDSC happened, and now that is a treasure trove.
Don't you mean Ben?
That's the
No.
best thing.
Ben,
I've pulled out one envelope in fucking 185 shows. Ben pulls out stuff like this is justified that Ben's entire existence. I think this is
Ben
great.
stuff is
It's
not from
unreal.
childhood. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of it is. A lot of it is. I mean, this has changed I have the perfect excuse now for every little bit. If I leave something out, Carmel's upset. I'm like, it's for the show.
You're like, don't you know that this Sherman take parked in our yard is for the show?
Chris,
I hear
aren't you
that.
glad, Chris, that I made you get that folder out, that I reminded you where it
Oh yeah, no, I'm happy that you got the Garfield folder after my map of kissing a girl from every state.
Yeah, see, so I did you a favor today.
Yeah.
So you owe me.
Bowers, how old is that map? Were there 50 girls or 48?
1990s, there were 50. I will say it took a long time to find South Dakota. There were only 2 girls at National Student Council Conference from South Dakota out of 4,800 people. So, like, I got the first 49 pretty quickly, and it took 4 days to find a girl from South Dakota. Like, every dance, I was like, "Are there girls from South Dakota?" It was on the microphone. I would go to the DJ booth and like make announcements. Became kind of an obsession.
My favorite thing about this is it was way less about you kissing girls and more about you collecting something.
It started as both. It was actually a good move because you explained it and they were like, no. Then you just go, okay, cool, no big deal. And if they kind of liked you, they'd be like, okay. And then you knew that you talked to them at a dance later. It was kind of a nice little, it was an icebreaker.
What was your approach line? How did you go up to the girl and say,
I got a map. I got a map, ladies.
All the people from
I
Indiana.
got a map of where you live. Kiss me.
All the people from Indiana played. There was like 50 people from Indiana, so guys and girls, we all played. And we all threw in $5, and the first person to finish their map won the money. And you just walk up and be like, hey, we're playing this thing called Tour de Lips. It's a fun game where you have to kiss somebody from every state. It has to be on the lips, but there's no bonus points. Would you want to kiss me and sign my map? And, like, if they liked you, they'd be like, okay. And if they thought you were gross, they'd be like, ugh, no. And so,
what do you mean there's no bonus points?
like, we're not making out. It was just a peck on the lips. But, I mean, it had to be on the lips, but it was no, like, I'm not trying to get a hand job out of this thing, was basically what I was saying. Subtly,
but if they were like, hey, you want a hand job? He just pulls out another map and he's like,
That was just of Florida, but yeah.
Menu.
It's called Jerk to Hand. It's a fun game. It's called Jerk to Hand. Also, Bowers, you might have actually been the one. That wasn't Steve's dad. You might have been the one that unleashed this denying reality of the southern states, maybe all red states. You started it, and they're like, that never happened. I was never on the map. I never kissed him.
wait, what?
Huh?
I don't know what happened there, but that's all right. I look. I played it twice. I actually did it twice. I did it at National Key Club Conference 2 the next week, and I completed that map as well. I just didn't hang it up because I thought that'd be bragging.
Yeah, you don't want to put up a second map.
Yeah, that makes you look creepy. Having 2
Now,
maps
what you got to
versus
do,
girls.
Bowers, is you got to do a Europe map, but it's got to be throughout the various different, when the USSR broke up, like all the different countries. You have to find someone from the Czech Republic.
You guys, I hate to break up this riveting conversation, but you guys want to play the game?
Yeah, let's do the
But
game.
just
I'm
quickly,
ready.
just one last thing I got to say. I have a similar game I've been playing all pandemic. I have the blueprints of my home, and I'm just trying to get a signature in any room. In any room. I'm trying.
All right. If you are in our audience, Queen Anne included, if you want to play the game, please raise your hand. If you can't figure it out, just wave at me and I'll call on you. These are the unpaid entries that I liked.
Wait, remind people the name of the game?
Oh yeah, sorry. So the game today is Mom a Song. Anything mom related. You don't have to replace anything in a song title. You can make it your own. Anything mom related. Sir Phila had I Wanna Hold Your Mom. Amna MC Hammers, as you're walking into the store. Don't touch this. Don't touch that. All right. So front row starting us off. Tamothy.
Every time y'all complain, I'm gonna eat one like this.
Yeah.
Unapproved.
Was that her game entry? What happened?
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Oh, all right.
No, it's not. It's not.
Oh.
I always feel like my mother's watching me.
Always feel like my
My mama told me I should ask you out.
I'm gonna ask you out. Mama said ask you out.
Singing it like that. And I'm only asking once. Who let the dogs out?
Awesome entries. LaBelle's.
All right, so I have for Bowers the drop me off at the ball game. Oh,
We've got a winner.
all right, so I have boom bop bop bop. And this is going to send me to hell, and I'm sorry, but Miley Cyrus is postpartum in the USA.
Sit in it. LaBelle. Okay.
Dave Adler.
All right, so first to go off of yesterday's, where did I go? Oh, I'm right there. So we have cran flavored, and I don't think it really tastes like cran, but we'll see. Anyway, so for the entries, instead of Stacy's mom, it's Stacy's grandmom, and it would go like Stacy's gram has got it, so Stacy's gram, and then Weird Al's Eat It. There's people starving all over the world. Eat it.
Nice. All right.
Who's next? Zara.
Hey, got 3. REM classic. Everybody births. Classic RZA. The school drop off because moms ain't nothing to fuck with. And my last one is the Beatles. All my loving kindness.
Nice.
That's the song my mom used to sing me to sleep every night. So that's beautiful.
Slap you to sleep. Oh, Bill Thompson.
Okay, I've got all the single moms. Meatloaf's I'd do anything for mom.
Nice.
And Little Dark again. I want to know what mom is.
Oh God! I want you to show me.
I want to know what mom is.
Angles.
I want to know who mom is would be a good set.
Left at a fire station.
A Fresh Prince. Parents always understand. The Van Halen classic, running with an appropriate amount of water so you can stay properly hydrated. And the GNR go to Welcome to the Jungle Gym.
Nice.
That's it.
We've got fun and games.
Jennifer Story.
Do you remember the time when you hit your brother in the jaw with a baseball? So. Excuse me. Dad, he loves to watch her strut. Oh. Mom's down with the sickness, so make your own dinner.
Tina.
I've got baby mama got back. Elton John classic. Don't let your son go down on my mum.
Oh my God!
Frankie Angles just lost his mind. He went, "What was this?"
Ehrlich.
I have a couple of classics from Barry Manilow. Could It Be Mama? And I don't write the songs, but Mommy said I could if I really wanted to.
I write the songs, then I keep them in a Garfield folder.
Like all hardcore metal people do.
Oh my God! You know metal bands, they hate Mondays. I guess Power Bowers is not playing at the Roxy on Mondays.
We're over on Mondays after a long week of banging it out, man. Let's go.
Who's next? Lindsay.
Okay. These three are from Ann Herman's Hermits.
Nice.
There better not be two silhouettes on the shade. I'm Elizabeth of York, I am. You have to be a big dork like me to get that one. And finally, because of course I kid, Mrs. Herman, you've got a lovely son.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
like that one.
Brian? Oh, we can't hear you, Brian.
It's those motorcycles in the background. They're too loud.
We'll come back to you. Is there anybody else in the front row? Wave at me if you have an entry and you didn't get to say it yet.
The other
The
Rachel
other
Soy
Rachel.
has one.
I see that.
Yeah, I was just thinking, instead of skater boy, skater MILF. Mom doesn't believe we didn't start the fire.
It was always burning since I got here.
Brian, are you good now? Okay.
He put them in the chat.
Oh, okay. So Brian's is no mother, no cry. And then come out and play and be home by 8. Anybody else in the front row? Natalie, Cass, anybody else? Okay. These are the rest of the entries. So I have Ben Sewell. Don't tell my mom, my achy, cranky mom. I just don't think she'll understand. Alexander Breyer. I don't know if you read this one. I don't listen to the show apparently. Bowers' mom has got it going on. She's all we want and needed for so long. Bowers, can't you see? You need to eat your veggies. You think it might be wrong, but Bowers, listen to your mom.
I need a copy of that.
Well, we know which one she's voting for.
Jeremy Day, Beach Boys, In My Womb. Jeremy Day, Salt and Pepper, Push It Out.
Oh, so good.
Jeremy Day, Lady Marmalade.
Nice.
Jeremy Day, give me three stepmoms.
Had that with stepdads.
Jeremy Day, The Temptations, the way you do the thing you doula.
Oh my god.
Andrea Gordon, Tal Bachman's She's So High. She's so high, we'll ground her tomorrow so she'll remember. The Beatles, Here Comes the Sunscreen.
Nice. That one hit home.
Andrea, Don't Stop Believing in Santa. By Oh, They Grow Up So Fast. Andrea had Outcasts, Moms Over Bad Dads.
Oh my god. So good.
Yes. One down. Andrea Gordon, MC's Hammer, You Can't Touch This. It's very hot.
Nice.
His hammer.
Yeah, his hammer is too hot.
Is he Thor? Andrea Gordon, No Money, Yo Problem. Allowances paid on Sundays by Notorious MOM. Andrea, we are never, ever, ever getting beef and cheddars. This is from a tired future Savannah, a mom who cooks underappreciated homemade meals.
Getting beef and cheddars.
Ben Sewell, Asshole Son by Soundgarden. Dorian Sladek, You've got another thing coming, mister. Jack Dosta, You don't have to take your clothes off unless you want them to be washed. Jack Dostal. What I like about you is that you'll go to Kmart when you're asked to, Bowers. Ben Sewell, on behalf of Sheep Go Quack. The Pussycat Dolls. Don't you wish your mom was hot like me?
No, I don't think so. Never wish my mom was hotter. That's never been one of my thoughts.
Gus Walsh. Don't go chasing waterfalls for at least 30 minutes until after you eat. Brandon Brock. I would do anything for love with your mom.
Well.
Jonathan S. With or without you. Put your shoes on. I'm leaving in 2 minutes with or without you.
I can live with or without you.
Dizzy by nature. Lady Mom I laid.
Oh my god.
Oh, that.
You motherfucker.
H70 Polo. It's a mad world. MADD.
Nice.
Oh.
So specific.
Razor had 99 bottles of wine hidden in the wall. Hannah Rogers, black hole mum. Athletic rehabilitation therapy massage. Game. Number 8, July 6, 1974 by John Denver. Annie's song.
What?
So that is that Bauer's birthday?
No, I think it's my mom's name's Ann.
And is that your birthday, July 6th?
No. 19 what?
74?
Oh. July 2nd, 73. It was, I mean.
Okay,
I'll be honest. I don't think we're gonna figure it out.
Should we keep trying?
And I mean, more so, I'm pretty sure that theory was not correct, Rachel. Pretty sure.
I think they really tried because I saw someone in YouTube say, "What's Bauer's birthday?" And I think someone said that. So.
It doesn't make it his birthday, though. It doesn't make
It
it. His
doesn't, but
birthday.
I know his
And
birthday.
it was way off.
Well, I mean, I heard on the internet my birthday was July 6, 1974. So maybe it is. I don't know.
That's what Q says. Q never lies.
I know the truth. I was there.
Yeah. What's my middle name? Are you sure you know it?
Athletic rehabilitation therapy massage says just skip it.
I once got a AAA card that said Christopher R. Bowers. My mom got me AAA for Christmas, and I called her. I said, "Mom, what's my middle name?" She said, "Robert." I said, "No, that's Kevin's middle name. My middle name is Scott." And she said, "Well, you're lucky I remember your first goddamn name." She didn't say the goddamn name, but she said, "You're lucky you don't remember your first name."
I like that.
His middle name was after your dad, and I wanted to forget him.
That's a solid point.
She's like, "You're lucky I remember your middle name, bitch." Apparently, Bowers' mom is Jesse Pinkman. I didn't realize that.
Love all quotes Bowers remembers as swear words, and you know when John F. Kennedy said, "Ask not what you motherfuckers can do for you, ask what you can do for your country."
He actually wants to change his game entry to "Boom, boom, boom, go clean your room." Amanasala, Marvin Gaye's "You're all I need to get by," she sings into her glass of wine. Stephen Burks, a classic Queen song updated for 2020. Another. Oh, I don't want to read that one.
I think I know what it is.
I think we figured it out.
I think we know what it is.
Amanasala, all for one, and I swear I will turn this fucking car around. Oingo Boingo, long last name. I guess correcting the other one from the. It's not the Pussycat Dolls. It's the Oedipus.
Pussycat doll.
Oedipus cat doll.
You fuck my mom. I get what he's doing. All right, good one.
don't like that. I don't want to say it. Victoria Scattereggio. Do you want to know a secret? Your real dad is the. This is not a game entry. Oh, maybe it is. Do you want to know a secret? Your real dad is the mailman. Hello, it's me, your mother. You can't call me anymore.
I think those are two different ones, but okay.
Yeah, Do You Want to Know a Secret is one song, and Hello is another song.
I like them better together. And the last one, I think, no, two. Gus Walsh. No, I don't want no sons. Sons is a guy that won't get no love from me. And Curtis Mason. Hey, Ma.
Nice.
All right, I liked a lot of those. I think okay, so I liked Womb Bop was really good. Postpartum in the USA. I really like Don't Let Your Son Go Down on Mom. That was whatever it was. Lady Mom I Laid. I think I gotta go with Moms Over Bad Dads. I'm gonna go over that one. That's what I'm going with. What was your favorite, Rach?
So I love that one. The Always Feel Like My Mother's Watching Me is great, but I'm going to give it to With or Without You. Put your fucking shoes on. I'm leaving.
Ben.
How about your mom? Your mom's not voting?
You can vote if you want. Did you think of one? Which is your favorite, Mom?
My favorite was that song, but I like the one about the shoes. You know, I'm leaving, but I like the song.
Which
the guy
one
that
was
wrote
it?
the whole song.
Okay, yeah, about the vegetables. That guy.
Yeah, that was my
About
favorite.
me eating my vegetables. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Ben.
Loved Moms Over Bad Dads, but I gotta give it to Here Comes the Sunscreen. So good.
Steve.
It is crazy that I'm not voting for the sunscreen one. I was very tempted to vote for Postpartum in the USA. But I'm breaking the tie, and I'm voting for Moms Over Bad Dads. That was a very clever one.
Nice.
I enjoy it. Claim your prize. Go to sdscshow.com and claim your prize.
Rach, I got like 3. Do you have any, Rach?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Steve, how many you got?
I got 8.
I have 6.
Oh, actually, you know what? 7. One of these sucks.
Or I'll just do mine, and then Rach can do yours. I had Don't Pour Any Sugar on Me. What's wrong with you? I had Born to Don't Run with Scissors. And No! Sleep!
That's great. All right, so I've got similar to the sunscreen one. Here comes my mom. Walk like a mother. Oh, fucking back.
Bitch.
And then ain't no mother high enough to deal with these rotten kids.
Nice.
To allow me to keep watching you.
Ben and Steve, back and forth.
All right.
You go ahead first.
Okay. I got Jay-Z's Big Milfin.
Johnny, be good.
I have Baby, Baby, where did our son go?
Call me, maybe?
Nice.
Great.
I have Sheena is a punk rocker. Sheena, can't you be more like your sister?
Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine.
Deep Purple's Smoke on the Patio.
Hate to say I told you so.
My next one's kind of simple. Mom Staying Sally.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot.
Nirvana's Apologize Immediately.
And my last one, American American Idiot.
Nice work. Didn't change a single title. Nicely done. Last one is we're gonna be late. Where the fuck are your blue suede shoes?
Very nice. All right, we made it through. It's time for the song. Ben, let's do it.
Absolutely. Just before the song, let me just say, and I just really want to hang over. Can I hang over, please? I just want to come over. Can you let Bowers hang for 2 hours, please? We're starting this heavy metal band, and I'm so fucking excited about it. It's called Faux-Knee. I can't wait.
Ben is so awesome.
Thank you.
Love
Look-
you, Ben.
You look great, Miss Herman. Bye. It's Lady Doodle time. It's Lady Doodle time. One of these drawings will have Bauer's mom in it. I assume Lady Corbin.
Here's what I think a little baby punk rocker would look like.
Nice.
I understand. I used to live with Chris.
Oh, I love it.
Then I have the Jesus of soda.
Pop, Lady Corbin, pop.
Pop, pop. Shut up. I hate
Either works.
Pop. Sounds so bad. I hate it. Okay, pop.
Agreed. I agree.
Here's the Jesus of pop. He turns water into pop, and then he turns it into soda. Ben framing the pull.
I'm crying.
Then I have Ben trying to wine and dine his mailbox.
Flag up, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh no.
The flag's up because you've got mail.
And I have young Steve saying his first words.
That's already got the glasses too.
Favorite one you've ever drawn of me, Lady. That is fantastic.
That's amazing.
Then I have I never get too attached. I've been burned before. And then I have that's not my style.
A ripped denim vest is so perfect.
Oh.
Now it had to be a white Don Johnson jacket from Miami Vice. He wore that all through middle school.
He's been wearing jackets since he was 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a white Don Johnson jacket he wore, as I said, the all of middle school every day.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe he didn't wrestle.
I wrestled a lot, just not on a team. It was just people beating the shit out.
Your trophy was being able to get up and walk home.
Oh. Well, okay. Next up I have Married in the Streets, Single in the Sheets.
Shirt. T-shirt.
Oh. You're disgusting as always.
She did say that exact quote. That you're disgusting like always. That's exactly.
I bid $100.
And I have Mother, no! What if someone from the country club saw me? Heaven forbid! Oh no! Young Bowers wears a top hat.
I can picture it.
Want to see me at the country club? Ooh. All right, and the very last one is Beyonce.
God.
Oh God. I just went down to 21%.
Oh my. Laura said she's thick.
I think Jay-Z is gonna cheat again.
I don't want Zara thinking I'm thick. I'm suddenly going to be turned into earrings.
Oh.
Just wait.
The poll is back open.
Oh my
Voting is open again.
I ended the poll. I ended it.
3-3, 50-50. Yeah.
Relaunch.
Yes.
End poll.
33%. I'll take it. It's still one up.
I don't trust the polls anymore. I never did. Okay. Hey, we did it. We made it through another episode, guys. How fun was this? Mom, I want to thank you for coming on. It was
Add
awesome.
art for my heroes on Instagram.
Yeah, follow Leading Around. Thank you, Mother, for being here. I appreciate you. You were
Mother.
super fun, and I appreciate you, watching the show and supporting me, and
Well, I had fun. It was fun, and it feels like being one of the gang. So that's kind of cool.
I love it.
Mom.
Rach, anything to catch up on before we get out of here?
Well, I just want to say, and I hope that next month that you'll join us when we play Quiplash or do something for the Patreon, because you're gonna be, or maybe just you and I could hang out sometime, like on.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah.
fun. Can we invite Zara?
Yeah. Can we invite Zara? Of course.
Wow, Zara, you're already meeting the mom, huh?
Rachel,
Mother.
if Anne's going to adopt you, she's got to meet your wife. So
It's true.
I'm
Fiance.
adopting Leedy. I'm sorry, I want to adopt Leedy. I just want Rachel to be my BFF.
They all
so
do.
I'm going to adopt Leedy.
Yay! Cool. Hi, Mother.
Cut to 6 months from now, Leedy won't touch vegetables.
No, that's why I
I
wonder
won't be
because she
caught
looks,
dead at a Kmart.
she looks well-rounded. That's why I'm going to adopt her. She's so talented and so well-rounded. She probably eats vegetables, and she'd probably go to Kmart if there still was one around.
I love that right under the wire of the episode, Anne's expressing how she wishes Leedy were her child instead of Bowers.
I've known this the whole time.
Dad.
No, she said, I can't tell me text I have from my mother going, Leedy is my favorite part of the show. I'm like, I'm on the show. And she's like, I know. I said what I said. Read the text. She said that.
I think she doesn't like my Bowers character because it's more Bowers. I think that's what's happening.
while we're adopting people, I'm just.
Steve, we're out of time. We're out of time. Baby Steve, we are out of time.
Just the only thing is plugging our Patreon, SDSC. We're gonna have our hangout and play Quiplash here in like a week. And then maybe Bowers' mom will join us next month. Who knows? But
Yeah, there we go. So, awesome. Well, audience, thank you so much.
Wait, Bowers, do you have a plug? Any plugs?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, at Bowers Comedy. Follow me around. Ben, what you got coming up?
Tomorrow night, I've got Glebe Off the Top, crowd work, and improvised madness with special guests. The creator and star of E's Funny Dance Show, Justine Marino, will be joining me. It's going to be a blast. Earlier time, 4 p.m. Get your tickets now if you want. And check out my Patreon if you'd like. Patreon.com/Ben Glebe. Lots of perks, free tickets, free hangs, video hangs, membership cards, letters, all kinds of fun stuff. Check it out.
Hey, Ben, now that they're not here, who's the Sklar Brothers guest for next month? Do you know? Can you tell us?
I do know. I cannot say. It is somebody.
got muted.
Steve, what you got coming up?
It's me. I'm the guest. Everybody. No, it is someone enormous. I know as well. It's holy shit. Get those tickets. Anyway.
And the first appearance of the royal family, so we're very excited.
Oh, I thought you said they were enormous. It was me. Okay.
Anyway.
We didn't say enormous talent. We just said great guest.
I didn't hear talent. I just heard enormous, and I just it was me.
I was just complimenting you because your mom's here.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You guys want to plug what I have coming up, or?
No, we're good.
What do you got going on, Steve?
Last night was the director's commentary show. It was super fun. It's the second one.
Steve, I don't know if you know how plugs work. That's future stuff.
Ramping up to it. Sorry. Nobody go to Ben's show. Man.
has FOMO plugs. He just tells you shit you already missed.
How you get
Back
people
when
to
comedy
respond
clubs were open, I was touring all over. I could have seen you live in my city. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna schedule every one of my shows against one of Ben's. All right, so I had so much fun on the director's commentary show that we're gonna be doing them as a regular thing. I'm looking to do them every 2 weeks, and my hope for one, I want to get because there are 2 comedian guests on each one. I think it'd be a lot of fun to have Ben and Bowers as the comedian guests on one. So
that would be really fun.
Yeah. Anyway, check out January 28th is the next one. Check it out. It's talking about old clips, talking about behind the scenes in comedy. It's fun and informational at the same time. And just check it out at my website or at Nowhere Comedy.
You can, just to remind you, it's January 28th of 2020, so try to get tickets to that if you can. And it'd be great.
Ben, it's weird. You're about to get muted again. I don't know how it's.
I have my best show I've ever done coming up in 2018. It was in San Francisco at a sold-out theater. It was great. That if you get a time machine. All right, we did it. Rach, anything catch up before we get the audience out of here?
No, we're good.
All right, well, thank you again, audience, for being here. We love you yet again. Also, thank you to my mother for being in the audience. You guys are awesome. We will see you tomorrow at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. Come check that out. Rach, anything you want to say before you get out of here?
Do I want to say anything? What is today? Today's Friday. I still haven't got to fuck a fan. Is that I guess Kevin's a fan. He's a fan. So
of you, but not of us. It's different.
I don't. I prefer it that way, actually. No, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Bye.
I've never had a fan to fuck. Anyway, I love you guys. Also.
That's if you take Chris LaBelle's seminar, you will learn how to turn that around.
He turns it around too. I thought you just fucked the front of it.
He turns it around.
It's like comedy. It's all about timing.
These fan jokes are exhausting. Anyway, so
you're full of hot air, Steve. You don't know what you're talking about.
This was so much fun. First of all, Anne, you are an absolute delight. Thank you so much for joining the show.
Yes.
Second of all, I am definitely inspired to write some simp rock. And third of all, Ben, the show is tomorrow. It's a Saturday show, noon Pacific. Don't forget.
We don't do Saturday shows.
Nope. This time we're gonna.
Okay. All right. Well, that's exciting. We're doing a new Saturday show at noon Pacific tomorrow, so check that out. Thank you to Anne. What a pleasure. What a lovely human being. We now don't see where Bowers gets it, so it's very interesting. No, I'm kidding.
Great time. Thank you.
So nice having you here. You're really very wonderful. You're welcome anytime. And in the immortal words of the Queen, the original Queen, thank you so very much for being here with us. Good night.
Wait, was that Beyonce? That impression was dead on.